It's time for SideScrollers from ScrewAttack with your hosts, Stuttering Craig.
Die.
Chad.
I'm not having any fun. The plot's gone all to hell, and any second now, the outro's probably gonna come in and cut us off from whatever we're.
And Professional Jared.
I hope your pretty little hands aren't tired, because you're gonna make me a coat hanger.
And now, broadcasting from the World ScrewAttack headquarters in Dallas, Texas, it's the SideScrollers.
3, 2, 1. Welcome back to SideScrollers on ScrewAttack.com. What's going on, everybody? Hi, I'm Stuttering Craig.
I'm Chad.
And I'm Jared. Welcome, everybody, to the most entertaining 30 to 45 minutes of video game week. It is SideScrollers on ScrewAttack.com. Hello, everybody. Gentlemen, how are you? Yeah?
I'm good.
Sorry you woke up to the noise of woo-woo.
Yeah, that was great.
What? Somebody get in trouble?
At
in the
5
complex?
no, at 5 o'clock this morning, the fire alarm started going off in my building.
Really?
Yeah, and then like 5-10 minutes later, the fire truck showed up right outside the building. There were 2 of them.
I wonder if it was Ian's fault.
It may have been, because I saw the fireman going upstairs to where he lives.
Maybe Ian's dreads caught on fire.
No! I actually haven't heard from him.
That'd be the worst.
That would be bad.
Yeah.
All right, so obviously an eventful week has started here at ScrewAttack. It's always exciting, always fun, as it is Halloween week. Halloween was this past Monday, and man, do we have a bunch of Halloween stories for you this week. Not really, we're going to talk about Halloween. It's going to be good. All right, so on the site this week, we had a lot of good stuff. Of course, all the news, trailers, and original content. You know what you want to watch and all that fun stuff. So some of the original content, we had a really fun video I enjoyed making with Jared. A link to my past, a link to Craig's past was the name of the video, where I went back and found a room that I was looking to get into for 20 years with Jared's massive help. You were a huge asset in allowing that to happen, and also probably a big deterrent as well, while at the same time. So you need to go watch that video, it's pretty good stuff. Also the clip of the week where we found Lauren's dark side and how serious she takes video games with a little game of Street Fighter. As always, we have Screwing Around every day at Monday through Friday, 4:30 Central Standard Time, live show where we play video games with you guys. And this week we had Death Battle Remastered. We had the Pony battling the Transformer, remastered with new sprites, and people are like, oh, what's up with that? Long and short of it is, we got better sprites, so we plugged them in and made the episode look better. So.
Yeah, the guy who made the sprites contacted us and stuff, and he was just like, hey, do you want the better quality sprites? We're like, yeah, sure. So he got it to us, so Ben spent the time to put in the extra quality sprites. By no means were we trying to pass it off as a new Death Battle or anything like that. Just something we had, so we're like, yeah.
Yeah, it took like 7 minutes to do, so,
like that, yeah,
so it's just an opportunity to get you guys a better product. Also on game trailers, we had our top 10 scariest retro enemies, which went up late because apparently Game Trailer was having issues with their site. It was supposed to go up all weekend, but but it didn't go up because they were having issues with their site or something. So that is why it wasn't like all weekend leading up to Halloween, which was the plan. So sad face on that. So anyways, as you can tell, always great content coming up on ScrewAttack. Make sure you go there for your news and trailers. All right, anything else you guys want to throw in? Any reviews we need to hit on? Because sometimes I don't hit the reviews button.
Don't know about reviews, but
Battlefield 3.
Battlefield 3 went up.
Yep.
This week you'll be seeing a review for Dance Central 2 and Uncharted 3.
And Kirby as well.
And Kirby.
Yes.
Brian is doing Kirby.
Multiple reviews hitting the site.
Also, this weekend is the 2011 Iron Man of Gaming at NecoCon. I'm a very promo voice there, but it's November 4th through 6th at NecoCon. It's going to be this weekend. So if you guys are in the Hampton, Virginia area or can get to the Hampton, Virginia area, you should go check out the Iron Man, because we're going to be there and we're going to have a bunch of fun, and we're going to watch people kick ass at video games and get a really awesome belt.
I'm sure some people will suck at video games.
That happens too.
Some people just show up, but that's okay. It's all about the experience. You can play a lot of fun games and such. So if you're on the eastern seaboard of the United States of America, or maybe just Europe. If you're in Europe, just make the trip across the United States, across the ocean, make your way on over. And, good times, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Everyone.
You get to keep the belt this year. That's the big prize. You are keeping the Iron Man of Gaming Championship belt.
Which is pretty awesome.
Hell yes, that's
really
awesome.
Cool.
God, that's awesome. I would love to have a belt. I should buy one for myself. All right. So yes, that's big. Make sure you visit us this weekend at NecoCon. All right. But right now it's time for my favorite segment. Your favorite segment. Everybody in the world's favorite segment. It's time for
Hard News.
Hey,
And Brian.
That's what the face is for.
Yeah.
We can do it again.
Well, nope.
Bound to
No
happen
redos.
once in a while.
Everything's live.
We're doing it live here.
Fuck it.
So, hard news. Are you guys excited for the PlayStation Vita?
Nope.
Not really.
Okay, so you wouldn't care about getting it early?
Nope.
I saw this news story. I thought it was very ironic and funny. I thought you did a great job.
Yeah, they're basically Sony had announced a special bundle for the PlayStation Vita where you can get it a week early before the release. For essentially $50 more, you get the 3G model, the one that connects to the internet. It also comes with a bunch of extra stuff like a case, bonus downloadable game, a memory card.
Yeah, what's this
Which is
little...
all shit you have to buy for it anyway. You really do. Like I remember the PSP, I bought it and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
now I have to buy the case for it. Oh, now I have to buy an additional memory card. Yeah.
Well, exactly, you gotta get it anyway,
Wait,
and you can get it a week early.
Okay.
The downloadable game's kind of like, isn't it like Little Big Planet with like little dinosaurs or something like that?
It's Little Deviants.
It's which same thing or no? Is it maybe about the same company or
No,
No.
it's nothing about Little Big Planet.
Okay. I just saw the characters. I thought it looked fairly
Right.
similar. So
Well, it's built in. You get the whole thing a week early for $50 more if you pre-order it at select retailers, which have yet to be named.
hooray!
Now, the joke I made on Hard News, which still makes sense, is that you get the system a week early, but the games don't come out for another week.
Yeah, like
you can get really good at Little
Yeah!
Deviants. Yes. What if they don't allow you to download Little Deviants until
I'm sure it's built into the
until the
system.
22nd? Yeah, that'd be.
Canada's getting a similar deal, only it's with the Wi-Fi only model. And that's going to be $2.99 there.
Think about how. Oh, good.
you know that there's always problems with launch. Launch units, there are always issues. So like a week early, you're like guaranteeing. I mean, it's not like they can really fix anything in a week. The model's already created and shipped. It's just.
I thought it was funny that didn't they call it like the version 1 release or something like that?
It's just called the early bundle.
Okay.
Or like the first buyer bundle.
Okay, I thought it was like the version 1 bundle where it's like, yeah, this is number 1. It's going to suck, but hey, if you want to buy it, go ahead, type of thing. So.
No, it wasn't called that.
Okay.
See, I can't find the official name.
Do you guys always buy Gen 1 consoles? Like, I try not to, but if there's something I'm like really excited for, I will.
We bought the PS3 Gen 1. We did that for the launch line for charity here at ScrewAttack. Well, yeah, I think I do. You know, with technology now, it's like easy to update stuff. Whereas, you know,
Well, I'm talking like 360s had the red ring, the PSP had the stuck pixels, you know, like, and PS3s had disc drives going out, you know. So like, I don't know. There's always shit.
I always buy mine on day one because I am a sucker.
You know, I say like I try not to, but I end up doing it anyway because I had problems with the Xbox and the PSP and everything.
everybody does.
Yeah.
Next story.
Yeah.
So the Wii U, we were there at E3. We saw the big unveil. We were pretty underwhelmed.
Yeah.
I think Nintendo knows that because they said they're going to re-unveil the Wii U at next year's E3.
Which honestly, I think is a phenomenal move. I really do. Because I think they realize that they're on a fast track to third place.
They're basically, they're kind of going to try to like re-announce it because like we showed the tablet controller and people just kind of went, what?
Yeah, everyone was confused by the video.
Yeah, so now it sounds like they're going to concentrate more on what the capabilities of the system itself is. So maybe
And that it's a system.
yeah, and that's a system. So like last year's they kind of talked about the controller a little bit, but this year's really like they're really going to show off the system and its games.
What if they just, you know, there've been people saying they should just totally rename it. What if they just totally rename it and they give it a brand new look? Because there's a picture of kind of what it looks like. You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of like a rounded Wii or whatever. What if they just totally change the look and totally go in a absolute different direction? Which I think would be great.
possible.
Just surprised we had this amazing new badass system that links right to your brain.
Yeah.
I
So
think
much
it'd be great.
better than the Wii U.
To play with it, you saw off your hand, attach a controller to it.
Well, it's funny because they kept saying, you know, they had the tablet interacting with the console. And then like literally like within 2 days, this iPhone game goes, yeah, we're already doing that. And it's an iPhone game, you know? It's an iPhone game that links up to your iPad and links up to your TV. And it's like, yeah, we're doing that, by the way. You don't have to wait 18 months till that comes out. So I just think that Nintendo, they've realized what they've done and that they are extremely underwhelming. And I think this is very, very smart to do. I think it would be smarter if they renamed it because the misconception is that the Wii U is just an add-on to the Wii.
Well, that's the way they showed
Yes.
off the video when they
Exactly.
showed the tablet.
Yeah, and
We'll see what they do.
Even if people don't show off to like mommy and daddy who already have the Wii. When you hear existing name with extra word tacked on, people think, oh, it's just an additional thing. It's like, what's Street Fighter 4? Okay, Street Fighter 4 is original. Super Street Fighter 4 is an additional.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
I mean, Xbox 360, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. I mean,
Sure. Well, yeah, but there's a clear differential. It's not Wii 2. It's Wii U, and that's totally different. You know, there's no number associated with it. I think numbers play a big role in that. So.
I can see that.
The best quote they had from the this announcement of a re-announcement is that they said, quote, from Satoru Iwata, "We have learned a bitter lesson with the launch of the Nintendo 3DS, and we are trying to take every possible measure so that the Wii U will have a successful launch."
What's that mean? Like, what did they
Basically,
learn?
the 3DS did not launch well. It didn't have the strong enough games. Maybe it wasn't showing off the greatest. It wasn't the strongest marketing. So they're trying really, really hard with Wii U to get it to work. Speaking of 3DS and bad ideas,
Yeah.
Mario Kart 7's coming out soon.
Yeah.
Want to play it with a wheel?
No.
So Nintendo's going to make this this stupid 3DS wheel attachment. You just take your 3DS and wheel, you pop it around there, so you got these handles. So while you're playing Mario Kart, you can use the gyro controls to move your cart around.
I hope this thing has like really crappy locks and like
Looks just
people
like this.
And then people are breaking their 3DSs left and right.
Okay, I'm throwing it down right now. I'm throwing it down right now. I'm never going to buy another gaming peripheral. Ever.
Okay.
I'm not going to do
Whatever.
it. I'm not buying it. No,
Until your arcade stick breaks.
okay, there's a difference.
No.
Okay. Arcade 6, okay. You're right. Okay. But this thing, like,
It's stupid.
it's dumber than hell. Yeah.
Nobody's gonna play Mario Kart 7 with the gyro controls in the first place.
Yeah.
Because they're dumb.
Yep.
And the game actually looks really good in 3D. And if you play with gyro controls, it's impossible to play in 3D.
Honestly though, what that looks like is better than what I imagined. I imagine this monstrosity where like it hooks in and the wheel comes up and like you're holding it like.
The best part about this picture is I'm not even convinced it's actually in there. It looks like they just took a 3DS and photoshopped it on top of the wheel.
It really does.
Pretty good opportunity. Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, so that's a thing that's happening.
I am excited for Mario Kart 7 though.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good.
Yeah.
Not the wheel.
No.
Take out that goddamn blue shell.
All right. That's hard news.
Thank you, Jared. Very nice. All right. So this past week was Halloween time, and we figured it would be a good time to talk about Halloween for, is Halloween's just an American thing, isn't it?
Well, it stems from Day of the Dead.
Which is
From Mexico.
Okay, but like,
It's more prevalent here than, say, in Europe.
yes, Europeans don't exactly do that. So
Celebrate. Yeah, I don't think so.
okay, all right, interesting. I don't know the history of our holidays. I just celebrate them. So. Ignorance is bliss, right? All right. So I figured now would be a good time to talk about some of our fun Halloween adventures. Do you guys have any fun stories from your Halloween's past?
Let's see. There's that. I mean, our adventure, which we talked about already, though,
What was that?
where we tried to scare the shit out of people at your new house, but no one ever came.
Oh yeah. You know, it's funny. There was actually the first year of Screw Attack. I wanted to go out and do some scary Halloween stuff and go out. We actually talked to this Halloween haunted house out in the middle of nowhere, and they were like, "Hey, we want to shoot some stuff out there," and they were totally cool with it. And actually,
Nobody wanted to go.
yeah, nobody wanted to go except for me. And so I went out and I think at the time Damie, who was with the site for a few months or whatever, she came out with me. And we shot some stuff. I went out as dead zombie Liu Kang, and they didn't. Well, yeah, I thought it was too until they said that that's not scary enough, so they dressed me up as a zombie. And I went out.
Wait.
Oh, you were
Zombie Liu
supposed to be
Kang.
scaring people.
Yes.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been scary enough. It was a cool costume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
So I went out, and I'm sure
just annoying people. Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure you can find that video somewhere on the site.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Wasn't one year you really wanted to go to like some hotel or something that is haunted?
Yeah, I love haunted
He
houses.
wants to do every.
Not a
year.
haunted house like a big, tailored for Halloween playdate, but like you legitimately believe this hotel is haunted and you wanted to go there.
You didn't want to go up.
No.
Yeah, he
that's
didn't
what it
want
was.
to go to
That's
the
what it
floor.
was.
Yeah,
No. You're talking about the Adolphus. The
Yeah,
Adolphus.
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
The Adolphus Hotel down in
You
Dallas.
wouldn't go up
You're talking about the Adolphus. Don't talk about the Adolphus.
No, I love fake haunted stuff. Like even at night, like, I am a big scaredy cat when it comes to ghosts and such, because I believe that there's ghosts and I believe all that crazy stuff. I believe it. Why not? I'm just, there's no reason not to believe it.
I forgot all about this. I'm so happy you reminded me, because he got all freaked out about the ghost stories that we have from April's house and stuff.
April's house is ghost stories?
Yeah, you remember? You didn't want to hear it. You're like, ah!
Well, there's probably a reason why I'm just hearing about this for the first time, because I didn't want to hear it the first time. See,
really?
Yeah, tell me about them.
Okay.
Maybe this will strike back some memories.
Okay, legitimately, April's parents' house is haunted. Okay, like.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Sure.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I'm not.
You don't believe in ghosts?
Nope.
No? Why not?
Because I'm a man of science.
I knew that was coming.
All right.
Anyway, like, I don't know. I never did I really think about, like, do I believe in ghosts until, like, staying at this house. And, like, they had told me stories about stuff that's happened to them. Like, for example, apparently there's, like, a little girl in white that her brother has seen. And April was there. April was downstairs sitting on the couch. And Joe walks by and so Joe's walking by and looks up the stairs, and up the stairs it's they have like it's almost like a little tunnel up the stairs, so it's like it's pretty dark if the lights aren't on upstairs. Well, there's this girl sitting on top of the stairs and wait, and Joe thinks it's April, so he's like she's just standing there. He's like, April, and then April from the kitchen's like, what, and pops her head out, and then Joe like looks back and saw nothing, and like, dude, like. Legitimately freaked out. Like when he told me the story, the hairs on his arms stood up.
Ugh.
And there's another one where
Did somebody die in their house?
Not that I know of. Let's see. Whenever I was staying over there, like upstairs is just like a bad feeling, like really just bad feeling. Like, and if I like seriously, and I don't get freaked out by like dark or anything like that, but like. If like, I woke up in the night and like had to go to the bathroom or something like that, dude, like, I mean, every time I was like almost considering like just running. Like,
Isn't it weird? So like, while Jared may not believe in this stuff and you may not have experienced it firsthand, I've never experienced a ghost firsthand. I don't know what I'd do if I experienced a ghost firsthand. I would piss my pants so hard. I have no doubt I would piss my pants. But isn't it weird that you can just get these weird moods, like you just feel like the mood has changed, and it's just there's something about it that's something's not right, something wrong happened, and I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah, it was pretty strange. The final thing to happen, the one thing that I experienced, they actually, you know what? I'll try and get this for you. They have EVP, because Will's like really into it, and he got a little thing. They have this really creepy thing where they've got a voice or whatever.
Explain what EVP is, because I watched the ghost show.
EVP is what electronic voice phenomenon, where like you just record and then you amp up basically your recording to try and hear whatever. They've got a really creepy one. I don't remember what it says, but like it sounds pretty freaky. I'll see if I can get that so we can play it. Jeez. But the last thing that happened in the house was actually really cool. Ever since Joe and Will moved out and April moved out, nothing. Like we can go back there and stuff, and it doesn't even feel bad upstairs anymore. But the last thing was actually really cool. We were upstairs looking for some old. We're actually looking for their old Super Nintendo because we were gonna play some Super Mario World. And so we're looking for it. And over in the corner, they had cleaned out their attic and stuff like about a month before. So there's just a ton of stuff in their upstairs game room. Well, off in the corner, first of all, April and I, everywhere we'd be going around, Journey, Don't Stop Believing, like had been following us. Like we were laughing about it because like we'd go into a restaurant, it's on. We just turn on the radio, it's on. Do whatever, it's always there. Well, we're upstairs looking for this SNES. And all of a sudden we hear like a fuzz sound, and then we start hearing Journey, Don't Stop Believing, okay? And both of us are like, what the fuck? So we turn and we go walking into this other corner of like stuff that they had taken from the attic. So we start moving stuff around and we pull out a radio, okay? And at first I was like, what the fuck? Because it's not plugged in, right? And I'm just like, I was going out of my mind. And so of course then I checked for batteries, and there were batteries, but it was the weirdest thing because it was not on at all. We didn't touch anything over in that corner, and nothing's been disturbed in that corner for like, months or whatever. And so we were just off in it, and it just starts happening. It was the weirdest thing.
They scare me to poopless.
I'm gonna break into your house.
Yeah, that'll be good.
And I'm just gonna start, maybe moving things around, kind of rearrange a couple of things, maybe tip some stuff over, and then I'll sneak back out like I was never there.
That's funny.
And then I'll have the place laced for fingerprints and find yours everywhere.
Oh, you won't find fingerprints.
Yeah.
You won't find fingerprints.
Dude,
Find a lock of your hair. Just like
Let's plan some horrible prank on Craig.
Yeah.
All right? That'll be fun.
I'll probably pee my pants if I ever see a ghost. I probably will. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see like I don't know. You know, it's like getting into beliefs and such like that. Like I don't see why people couldn't believe in that stuff or why. It just seems like there's so much that not proof or whatever, but just
Weird stuff.
examples. Yeah,
Yeah.
too much weird stuff happens not to believe in that stuff. I don't know.
Have you ever had any experiences at all, Jared? Anything creepy?
Not
weird,
personally.
anything?
I've had family members do it.
Oh, really?
So I've not do it like had a experience. Yeah, my
you can even say experience.
whatever.
Do you think that if something happened to you, you'd be more inclined to believe, or would you just be
No.
like, "That was weird"?
Like that's weird. No, my uncle died long ago in an accident, and then he was really close to my aunt, and they were together for a long time. And then she was at home one day by herself. Like I don't have cousins on that side or anything. And she was making some pottery, and as she was doing it, she swears she could feel his arms come around her
All right.
arms.
Stop reciting
Nice.
Ghost. All right.
That was awesome. That was amazing. As soon as you said pottery, I was like, this is what happened last time.
I know.
This is exactly what happened last time. You just started making fun of Craig and ruining it. This is exactly what happened last time.
What a penis.
That's just it.
Lord. All right.
Anything
Do you have any, like, really?
Nope.
Seriously, any? No?
Nothing
No.
creepy at all, ever. Like, I saw a face in my rearview mirror. I know I told that story before. When I was going to my friend Sam's house.
Yeah.
Was it your face?
No. No, that was the creepiest thing. It was something the way that just like, I guess the shadows, it looked like there was someone in my backseat. I seriously jumped and like turned to like just,
Ready to hit him?
fuck something up, dude. Oh yeah, I mean, that was like full on fear adrenaline rush, like, and there's nothing there. And that was a crazy shit.
Well, that's great. Well, we want to hear your scary stories. Post them in the comments below. Post them as video responses. If you have any video, if you're watching this on YouTube, post it as a video response. We'd love
Every
to
video response is going to be that scene from Ghost.
Yeah, I know.
No. Only if they're
I
legit.
felt like I made love to a ghost.
Only if they're legit. All right, we don't want to hear your crappy reenactments of ghosts like Jared's.
I had a friendly ghost once. We had these 3 dick uncles. And all he wanted to do was be
Post
friends.
your
and he
ghost
was
stories
cleaning
in
up
the middle
place.
segment, and post them in the comments, and we'll make sure to look at them, and Jared will recite them next week. It'll be good. All right. That's the middle segment. It's time for the SideScroller News Desk. Hit the music!
There you go. It makes so much more sense when you say it. Because otherwise I'm telling myself to hit it and it confuses me.
But I'll hit it again.
Why?
See, now I'm just screwing with Jared.
Yeah,
Jared
that's right.
has
You're
to
getting him
stop-
back.
Now it's off. Now it's on!
All right.
All right. Ghostbusters! You can't tell me you guys listen to Ghostbusters and it doesn't get you
No, but
excited.
speaking of which, do you remember that one time when we had that green ghost that would just follow us around and eat all the food in our fridge?
I'm gonna punch you, Chad.
I kind of wanted to keep it as a pet,
Yeah.
but only found it in
All
a
right.
cartoon.
Big thanks to G1 Dark Hyrule Lord, G1 SC McTavish, and G1 Bling Blang,
Jay Bling Blang? Yes.
and Johnny Noobhead for contributing stories this week. All right, news desk. Let's head out to
Florida.
Florida. Will be hit this week, but
Okay.
let's head to New Jersey,
Okay.
where Adolf Hitler's parents. Let me just read it. Adolf Hitler's parents lose custody of their 3 children.
Oh no! Someone named their kid Adolf Hitler.
What?
Yep.
Okay, before I
Wait.
hear about this story, this is either incredibly horrible, or maybe they're trying to take away the power of that name and be like, you know what? I'm gonna name my kid Adolf Hitler to break it and
Okay.
stop giving that name fear and
It
power.
said Adolf Hitler's parents lose custody of their 3 children. So Adolf Hitler and his brothers don't have parents anymore.
Right.
That's true.
No
Yes.
wonder he was so angry.
They had daddy issues. All right. So these
The CPS
parents,
person who picked him up was Jewish.
these parents Heath and Deborah Campbell
Okay.
named their kid after they gave them Nazi-inspired names. They lost their kids after giving them Nazi-inspired names, right? Which I don't know if this SideScrollers will be able to be viewed in Germany because we're talking about Nazis, right? Isn't that the rule over there?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's the rule, right?
Really?
I'm not just
They
speaking
bury
gibberish.
that shit as much as they can.
Never
Yeah.
happened, swear to God.
Yeah, it's somewhat truth. Anyways, so they named their kids. They named their one kid Adolf
Sorry,
Hitler.
the quote, baby Hitler with parents.
Yes, baby Hitler's parents have been taken away. It's not that they were not loving; it's that they named their kid Adolf Hitler, and they.
That's kind of
told their-
fucked up.
That's just asking for trouble. Because when that kid goes through school, you know he's just gonna get crap.
Yeah.
Now,
But-
the couple admits that they're aware of the name's race hate association, but believe that as Americans, they should be free to call their children what they like.
And it's true, they do. They should
Yeah,
be
it's
able
true.
to.
I
They
agree.
should. I agree with that too. But don't you think you're asking for? It's like
Oh, absolutely. But I want to know, are they firm believers in
I don't know.
being Nazi and
The
all
story
that
doesn't
shit?
go into that, but that doesn't play any role in the story. But the judge says it's not. The judge who took them away says it's not because you're bad parents. It's because you named your kid this.
That's so fucking illegal.
But are they bad parents because they named their kid that?
It depends their reasons, but they have the right.
Are they being abusive?
No.
The kid's gonna get beat up in school.
Well, technically, yeah,
Or
but I
made
mean,
fun of.
It depends on what you know. See, that's the thing. Is it's great to be American, and it's I was watching People vs. Larry Flint. Have you seen that movie with Woody Harrelson as Larry Flint? Have you seen that movie before? It's
a long time ago.
amazing. It's an amazing movie, and just about kind of what he went through. He's the publisher of Hustler, and all the laws and everything.
Oh, he's a publisher of a Hustler?
Now Jared's interest is peaked.
No, but it's a phenomenal movie that really kind of hits on the First Amendment rights of Americans, which is the right to free speech, and it's just really amazing that a story like this, it's the year 2011. People are so sensitive about little things that now you can't name your kid Adolf Hitler, which once again, depending on who you ask, that is unfit parents.
Yeah,
It
but
just depends on who you ask.
that's so illegal. They shouldn't have been able to take away their kids.
Well, is it? That's
Yeah.
just it.
Yeah, it is.
That's just it. Well, according to you. But
No, according to
no.
our government,
Not necessarily, because once again, if you are given the right to free speech, right, and the parents have to be fit. You have to be a fit parent, right? But are you a fit parent if you name your kid that, setting them up for total abuse? That's just it. I mean, it's a circle.
that's so messed up.
It is.
It's messed up in every way.
Yeah.
Well, what's messed up? Yeah, exactly. So, anyway, okay.
Everything.
All right. Now let's go to Florida, where, man, there's a pizza rivalry.
Dun dun dun.
There is a pizza rivalry in Lake City, Florida, that has been brewing for years.
Little Caesars and Papa Murphy's about to throw down.
Close. Domino's and Papa John's.
I was close.
Oh.
They've been at it. Domino's and Papa John's. The sales have been neck and neck, and I'll tell you what, the managers have been talking major shit. They've been going back and
Are they
forth.
across the street from each other?
You suck!
Yeah, exactly.
They've been going back and
Steal
forth.
customers.
Two managers in Lake City, Florida, yes, they attempted to steal customers by burning down the Papa John's.
Yes.
They burned down the rival Papa John's on October 20th with the illusion that all their customers would just come over to the Domino's and flock to Domino's after their Papa John's.
So
is gone.
Domino's won.
Well,
This will surely get me that promotion.
Yes, you can see the diabolical plan that is happening in their minds. But unfortunately, Sean Everett and Brian Sullivan, ages 23 and 22, were booked on arson and jailed. So, I guess.
Thinks of that solution.
Yeah.
Did they at least have steps leading up to it? Like they'd put closed on their door or little things until eventually they had to be like, you know what? The only way. Plan D. Let's burn the bitch down.
Burn it down. That's right.
Did they steal the ingredients first?
Yeah, if you think if you're going to go and make the effort to commit arson, you'd probably want to just get something in return.
Grab the cheese.
Can you imagine how good
I
that
would just follow their delivery drivers and took them out and just replaced it. Hey, I saw the Domino's guy didn't make it. Here's Papa Murphy's, John's, whatever.
Papa Murphy.
Could you imagine how good that fire must have smelled?
That's exactly.
And then everyone would have wanted pizza,
And then
so they wouldn't have gone to Domino's.
perfect plan. It all makes a lot more sense
Brilliant.
now.
All right, finally, let's go to Sarasota, which is actually Siesta Key Village in Sarasota. Whereas a body has floated ashore, gentlemen.
Hilarious.
It is funny.
Okay.
A body has
The
floated.
happiest corpse ever.
Well, it is because it is a Lego man.
Okay.
Not just a Lego man.
What?
A 10-foot tall Lego man. A 10-foot tall Lego man has floated ashore
Really?
on Siesta Key, Florida.
Where did this
Who the hell has
from?
a 10-foot Lego man?
That's just it. Who has that stuff? So, Lego.
This tanker has just got billions of Legos and just like the giant Lego man mascot.
Oh, shit,
Oh, crap.
Wait a minute. Toy Story is real.
Just let it go.
And they're 10 foot tall.
On the chest of the Lego man, it said, "No more real than you are." Now, the weird thing about this is that this has happened twice before, right?
Wait.
This happened. 2 Lego men have washed up 5 years ago. Once in England and once in Holland. Beaches in England and Holland. So
Is this a weird protest thing?
I know. That's what it sounds like.
I don't know.
What is happening?
But if it is, they're doing a horrible job of whatever they're protesting because we have no idea what they're
I
protesting.
just want a 10 foot tall Lego man now.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like that's a lot of work. I mean,
Out of all the things, like, who had the idea of, like first of all, even, like, we need to dump something to wash up in the river, like, Lego man, how did this,
I don't. How does it? I can't. You. But.
no, it doesn't even say no more, it says no real than you are.
well, that's wrong. Yeah,
No real than you are.
I agree with your statements previously.
Yeah.
David.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
All right, well, that's a thing.
That is a thing. So next time you're looking for a giant Lego, just go to the beach. I guess.
If they keep
and
this
wait
up long
5
enough
years.
and start throwing in pieces, we can build Lego houses.
Well, see, this story is wrong. It says no more real than you.
Yeah,
are.
but it's wrong. It says no real.
But it clearly says no. Like there's bad English. Yeah. No real than you are.
That'll show him.
It says, like, I know you are, but what am I?
All right, that's the news desk for this week.
That was weird.
It's kind of the idea. It's weird stories from around the web.
Usually they're funny. That's just strange today.
Baby Hitler.
Okay.
And for the record, while I'm on it, I don't think what I said last week was that offensive.
Jesus.
I really don't.
You cannot go into this right now. No. We got stuff to do. Let's move on to the forum
You
questions.
made it without saying anything. So, first up, we have all video questions this week, by the way, because we had a very big turnout. So, first one is by G1 Smoot.
Hi guys, G1 Smoot here. Just had a quick question for you. What's the longest you've ever spent playing one game that doesn't have a save file?
First off, I appreciate your costume. It is Halloween. I don't know if that was intentional or not.
Either way, it does not match your username at all. Like, I'm Smoot. Like, you know, and then just like, Smoot.
I think this goes back to the NES days.
Yeah, definitely classic.
Where you have to play a game and you couldn't shut it off. You had to just leave the NES on. But is that continuously playing? That's just more like.
Well, it's not a save file.
Yeah, it's not a save file, so, I mean, and you can't play any other games.
Yeah, it counts.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
What?
I know what it is. The most recently was Battle Kid because there's no save on Battle Kid. There's
Passwords.
passwords,
Yeah,
but still,
but-
it's not a save.
It's a save type of save.
That's true. We played for a long
Yeah,
time.
I'm not counting. No passwords. No save files, no passwords.
That's rough. And I don't know.
Bubble Bobble. Well, it has passwords too.
I got it. Gauntlet 2 on
Gauntlet.
the NES. There is no passwords, there is no saves, and there's over 100 levels.
And then they just start repeating with different textures.
Yeah,
It drives-
they kind of repeat a couple times and you go through like the different warp zones. I don't even remember what last one I ended up on, but when I was a younger kid with my brother and one of our friends, I think we spent close to 6 to 8 hours. And when you're a kid, that was a long time.
Right.
We didn't go outside. Just playing Gauntlet 2. You have unlimited continues, but we didn't have the multi-taps. There was only 2 people, so we had to switch off. And we're like, we are going to beat this. Never did.
Dun dun dun. It's always the worst when you set a goal and then it just
Yeah.
becomes impossible, and you know that it's not going to be possible.
Yeah, I don't remember how long it was or how far it got, but Gauntlet 2, longest I played without saving of any kind.
Okay. Mine isn't really legit. Way back when I went to go through Chrono Trigger again, this is a long time ago, I did so on an emulator, right? Right, before I knew better, whatever.
I'm going to
whatever.
break your nose.
Yeah. But the thing was, the save state feature wasn't working, and I couldn't save to the save file.
So sad.
Right? No, listen. So I left my PC on, and I think I've told this story before, and it was over like a week, and I was just playing and playing and playing, and I was almost to beating it. And then I went to school, and I came home, and something had happened, and the power had reset, and it was gone. And I got
Sucker!
home. So that was probably the longest, but Battle Kid we played for a long ass time that night until we were all passing
I just
out.
remember like red eyes all night. By the way, we should see Battle Kid 2 at MagFest this year. We're gonna.
I saw it last year.
Yep.
I played it last year.
Well, I'm trying to set up a like an out of the box with Sabak.
Oh, good.
At MagFest, where we can do like a live out of the box type thing.
That'd be cool.
That'd be really great. Speaking of, we are going to be at MagFest this year. I've announced that on Facebook. So if you are once again it's out in Virginia, Washington D.C. area, out at the Gaylord National.
Yeah,
out
they're
there.
moving to a bigger venue.
Yeah, so come out and see us this year. We're going to be at MagFest for the 4th straight year. So
Yep, us three and Lauren.
yes, it's going to be good times and a live SideScrollers out there.
Yeah.
So, live SideScrollers.
We're doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
News to me.
Yep.
Anyway, next up we have a video question from G1 Brock Cold.
Hey everyone on SideScrollers. This is G1 and YouTuber Brock Cold. And my question today is, what's your favorite video game weapon of all time?
Here's the thing. I hate answering questions like this.
Okay.
The reason I hate answering questions like this is because we do top 10s.
Okay.
And I don't want to reveal like what the number one item would be on that list.
Okay.
So I personally hate answering that stuff. So when we do top 10s, so I'm going to pass on that for now.
Okay.
But I'll throw that out like the spreader would be pretty high, you know, on the
Right.
list, and a lot of weapons from Contra. So
Okay.
Master Sword. Behind there for me.
yeah,
Yeah,
you do own one.
I do.
It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
but I mean, like, how is the Master Sword really going to compare to like the BFG? Like,
But it's the Master Sword. There's no better sword. It's the Master.
If it's anything like the battles against Ganon, I can reflect the shot back at it.
it kind of just pulsates death.
It's a Master Sword. I just want to reiterate that.
Yeah.
It's not like a plasma sword or an energy sword.
Then I'll
It's the
temper it.
Master Sword.
Then I'll throw it into a fountain, and a giant fat fairy's gonna make it golden for me.
I don't think you understand.
Okay?
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
I think I get it.
Great.
Just maybe.
Master.
guys.
What about you, Chad?
No, you don't get to know.
All right, what else?
I think the portal gun would be really sweet, but
Yeah, that's a good one.
yeah.
BFG is also good.
But is it a weapon?
Could be.
Can
Maybe.
be. It's a gun
I
that
shoot
shoots.
a portal and then shoot it like on the edge of a cliff and then just like, hey Craig, what's up? And shoot it at your feet.
I'll shoot one at the wall and then shoot the other one down your throat.
I like that. Perfect.
Even that won't work because it doesn't work on organic tissue. It has to be found. Whatever.
What else?
Remember, that threat where it's like shove their head up their ass? Like that could be achieved possibly through portal and good placement.
Gross.
Anyway, the next one, next video question is by Eric Johansson. He said his G1 name, but he didn't type it, and God only knows what it was. So.
Next week, on November 1st, Uncharted 3 will get released. And it happens just to happen to be my birthday. So my question is, what is your favorite memory of either a game getting released on your birthday or a game you got on your birthday?
I have two.
Yeah?
One that I got on my birthday when I was like 7 or 8. I got SimCity for the Super Nintendo, which was awesome because I was renting it all the time and my friend finally got it for me, and it was great.
Well, your friend got you a game?
Yeah.
That's a good friend.
Yeah, definitely.
Most friends, that's expensive stuff.
I'm sure his mom paid for it, but still.
Yeah. Still, that's really nice.
I got a Hootie and the Blowfish CD from
The-
a friend once.
Yikes. The game that came out around my birthday was Super Mario Sunshine,
Okay.
Ah,
Nice.
excellent.
which I bought for myself.
For me, I remember Double Dragon. I got for actually I think my brother got for his birthday, but I played it like it was my birthday. And the NES Max. But the thing that I really remember wasn't a birthday, but it had to do with a holiday where gifts are exchanged, was Battletoads. Battletoads was actually given to, okay, this is actually kind of a fun family story. My uncle got Battletoads for my 3 cousins, right? So my cousins got it, and I'm the big gamer. My cousins were kind of like, whatever. So he got them this giant ass box, right? Giant ass box, and it, you know, whittles down to like box after box after box. And eventually it's like this tiny little Battletoads, right? And I was like, that's so awesome. Surely I'm gonna get Battletoads too. So what did I get? I got gift cards to McDonald's. And I was so pissed. I was so pissed. Like, I remember I was like, Mom, how are they gonna get it? And I'm gonna get McDonald's gift cards. And she, like, I remember she went to my uncle. She's like, you know that's what it was one of those things.
Serious?
Yeah, because it was one of those things where my cousins didn't even play video games. They didn't even care. They didn't even care.
It's like emotional trauma, man.
But
sad.
I was like, my uncle just doesn't love me. Like at that point, I was like, he clearly doesn't know anything about me, and he doesn't love me.
Whoa!
Clearly, and he doesn't.
That's terrible.
All right.
I love you, Uncle Paul.
Well, at least
I wish you'd
had some McDonald's.
wish you'd throw it back my way. So what else?
Wow. I remember I got, I think it's the coolest thing ever. I'm so excited. I got my Game Gear. When I got my Game Gear. That was
Nice.
like the coolest thing ever because I had played with Game Boy and stuff, but I didn't have one. And then Game Gear came out and I was like,
I'm better than Game Boy.
Yeah, exactly.
This is cooler!
This is, of course, before I understood how much money you had to pump into that thing with batteries and like,
Yeah.
it was fucking massive. Like,
It was like, I think it was 8 AA batteries.
a 6.
Was it 6?
3 on each side in the
Jeez,
flaps, and then you
huge.
could buy the huge rechargeable things that made this monster.
Which coincidentally, after you put the batteries in, it has enough weight to be considered a bludgeoning weapon.
Do you have a Game Boy?
Do I have a Game Boy? Yeah.
Did you have a Game Boy growing
Yeah.
up? Did you have a Game Gear?
No.
Did you have a Lynx?
No.
Did you have a game? You had
Just Game Gear. I didn't get the Game Boy till later.
Interesting, because you had a Game Boy, you had a Game Gear, and I only had the Lynx.
Oh, crazy.
I'm the weird guy who had the Lynx.
Yeah, get out of here.
Seriously.
We're gonna hang out.
Nobody had an Atari Lynx, and that thing that was even longer than the Game Gear. That thing
It was like
ridiculous.
this big, and you could flip it upside down, left-hand play.
That's right.
All right.
All right, good times.
Yep.
Is that it?
That is it for forum questions. So
Let's fly through these.
now it's time for birthdays.
All
We
right.
only have 2. So first, totally just got tongue-tied there.
Wow.
If you guys remember last week, the challenge for your birthday picture was to dress up as an American gladiator. And we only had 2 people.
Aww.
So I'm a little sad, but
No lasers or blazers?
no. No lasers are blue. First up, we have Joe Wild Thing. And he has photoshopped his face onto...
Yes.
Wolf. That's Wolf. That's
Okay.
clearly Wolf.
I can't.
How do you know
it's
instantly?
like a perfect Photoshop
his
of like
hair.
where his hair is to where that goes, and like so it's like this awesome mullet
That's
looking
great.
thing. So quite hilarious. I like the face he made as well. But then next up we have definitely the best one. Scream Queen 3110 has dressed up as an American gladiator.
She gets points.
She gets mad points.
Not
She's got
only-
the
Yeah, not just having for the joust, but she's also a girl.
and she dressed up.
Score.
And she made the toothpick thing.
G1 of the year.
Or
toothpick
the
thing?
cotton ball. You know what I'm
Cotton ball.
I can't think of
It was called the
Q-tip.
joust.
That's
the joust
Q-tip
thing. It was the joust.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know, but it looks like a giant Q-tip. Come on.
Doesn't feel like a
Right.
giant.
You guys ever
Q-tip.
go to an American Gladiator party?
No, but I want to. Let's
No?
do it. Let's make some and let's play American Gladiators.
Adam's friends had one once, where they
Really?
actually had like that jousting thing above a pool, and everything. They'd come out in American Gladiator outfits, and
Well, that
That's
sounds
awesome.
great.
Yeah.
Let's build it.
yeah.
Seriously.
Okay.
Who has a pool? Damn.
All right.
Nick's parents. Let's just show up and just set this crap in their pool. And then, yeah.
All right. What else?
That's it for birthdays, so congrats on existing, along with all the other people who have been scrolling by that Jared had to do.
All right, great. So this week, with Halloween coming and going, that's great. We already had you dress up as dead guys, which you guys didn't do.
Which you killed.
Yes.
Jokes.
All All right.
Because of Jared, there's no birthdays this week. Sorry.
But nobody is birthday. Yeah. All right. So this week we're going to do something a little different. We're going to have you dress up as Nathan Drake. Nathan Drake, who this is in celebration of what was the G1's?
Uncharted 3.
Well, yes, but the G1's question.
Oh, the birthday that came out, or yeah, the game that came out on his birthday
Yes.
will be Uncharted 3.
We'll do Nathan Drake.
Just say any Uncharted character. Do Drake, Sully, Chloe, or Elena.
Nope, just Nathan Drake. Even if you're a girl.
You'll be happy with this one, Jared. Come on.
Yeah,
I
listen,
tried.
it's been-
I'm trying to get some variety in there so that other people who don't look like Nathan Drake can try to be
Well, you don't
something.
have to. You don't have to look like Nathan Drake. You just have to make the effort. That's really all I care about. I just care about the effort.
Just has to be made for us.
I thought about going as Nathan Drake this year,
I thought it'd be great.
but my hair's too long. I wouldn't be accurate.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Because I remember you had Simon Belmont one year. Are you
Yeah,
dressing
you
up
did that
anything
Goals of Games.
at all?
Yeah. I had a plan for this year, but I'm still working on it. It may or may not show up later.
Okay. All right.
All right, Nathan Drake or any Uncharted character. That's fine too.
Aw.
I appreciate your help.
Yep.
I just think people would know Nathan Drake more.
Well, if people who played Uncharted, they know Sully, Chloe, and Elena.
Yeah, but if they don't, they know the guy who hawks Subway. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. There you go. That is SideScrollers for this week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget, if you are an Advantage member, you can stick around for SideScrollers Extended Cut. That's coming up in just a few minutes. Right after this, I guess. So if you're not an Advantage member, head to ScrewAttack.com. Go there, you can sign up. Get it super cheap. An Advantage member gets all sorts of fun stuff like no ads on the site, as well as
Videos early, bonus little outtake videos, little fun stuff. Awesome way to support us.
easily the best value in all of gaming. All right. It's true. All right. So that's SideScrollers for this week. We'll see you guys next time. Hey, I'm Stutter and Craig.
I'm Chad.
And I'm Jared.
SideScrollers and ScrewAttack.com. Bye-bye.